Friday. We're doing motor mounts. So, because I forgot to do a lot of things last night, like I needed to put something up there where this light plugs into so I can switch it. The initial plan was to use the switched light, but I don't apparently have a dongle or like a light bulb style fitting to plug in a 3-prong outlet. So instead I've got this guy, which used to control lights in the previous apartment, and it's got a little app that connects to Wi-Fi. And you know what? I just remembered there's something else I gotta do. So I have to go and change my Wi-Fi stuff because it's looking for an access point that doesn't exist. So as opposed to running all the way upstairs, grabbing a laptop, coming down, doing that, and yada yada yada, I just reset the device, looked up how to do it real quick. It's one of the eco-plug things you get from Walmart. They're not too expensive if I remember right, like 20 bucks. So I reset it, hooked it up to my new wireless, and now that just plugs in up there. I come over here and grab me shop light, if I can get the cable off of it without dropping the light or hit my car. Looks like a good. And then just plug it in, just something like that. And then now, instead of using a switch, right there it says garage, just and let there be light. And then turn it off. I think this will help. So, yeah. So because I forgot to charge my camera last night, I brought down this guy. He's probably going to be being able to help me a little bit more with everything. And basically, at this point, I don't have a choice but to get this done in a timely manner because apparently I'm going out tomorrow for my buddy's birthday. So, I should probably change. This is a work shirt, technically. Yeah. So I'm gonna go upstairs, change real quick, come back, rip the intake off, and that way we can get to see what we're working with as far as mounts go, and go from there. So it's been about an hour and a half, and maybe 2 hours now, and I got this guy in finally. This was a pain, mainly because these ones you can only really get to with a wrench or like a speed wrench, but I don't have speed wrenches. And same with the bolt back here. There's 3 that hold on this mount, but this one's in. I can't get a torque wrench in here, but I cranked it as hard as I could, within reason, of course. But I did cheetah bar it and pulled it pretty tight, so I don't think these are going anywhere. This side is next. After I put in the battery tray and just button up this little area right here. I'm not going to put the airbox in yet because apparently I'm going to need that for the rear, from what I've been reading. But this one's over here. You can see it's a bit cramped, but I got to reposition my jack because I had to move it over to the training side to kind of play with the height. But I'm going to move that back over onto the oil pan here, and I've done this one before, so this one's easy. The only thing that's a trick is this one you have to use a crow's foot, but it's nice and high, and I have enough extensions that I can use that cheetah bar up there on top, which comes with the kit from Harbor Freight. It makes it really easy. So this one, buzz that off, buzz this one off, buzz that off, crow's foot that. Basically pull this up now. It should just come right out, and then yeah, and then you just buzz, and there's one back here, which this reservoir can slide or move to get under there. I forget how I got there last time, but don't remember removing that. To get to this one, undo this bolt to just move the block over a little bit while you get that bolt. It's not too hard. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one done. This one should be done in like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes maybe. I'm not gonna put my money on it, but yeah, that should be easy. Let's pause my music. And yeah, so we got this other one in. It's significantly later. I forgot about time, but I got these all cranked down, you know, so I don't have a repeat of that bolt. Got them all cranked down, whatever. Got this back, But the one thing you'll notice, if you know these mounts, is there's no ground. There's no ground marker. Normally there's a wire that comes underneath the ABS unit here. Comes up and bolts into this so that the motor has a ground somewhere over here. I didn't know what to do with that, so I moved it over here. Where you can see it's bolted to the intake manifold, and then it just bolts right here to this. I figure if anything, it might be a good ground, just because you got good metal here, and yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is this being aluminum and this not being able to conduct electricity. My only concern. But it's supposed to, you know, everything's a challenge. I'm going to see how this works. If I have problems, then I'll probably fashion a better ground, bigger ground from over there up to somewhere this area. But as of right now, that's the home. The other thing I could do is get a bigger eyelet and put it right around this bolt. That way it's a good ground there. But either way, I don't have supplies for these eyelets, and I'll measure probably this bolt, pull it back out, measure it again, just to see what I got. But for now, it's late, so we're gonna get this rear one out and get it done with. Got the battery tray and everything all back in here. Bunch of 12 mils or 14 mils, I can't remember which. I think they're 12s. So I got these back in. There's two on top, two on the side. Got a little ambitious with that. I completely removed the bolts, but you only have to loosen them and remove these two top ones, and this whole tray slides up. So if you ever find yourself doing this, yeah, you don't need to remove the bottom ones. This mount's looking nice and good. The only thing is I'm not sure if that's actually the right mount. It bolted up just fine, but it looks an awful lot like this one, except it doesn't have the little side steps. So we'll see when we get under. This should have been the one that I bought from Innovative, and it looks like it could have been, but no idea. So we're gonna go under and try and do this one. This is the one I've been loathing all night. Finally, this is the mount that's been giving me hell. This is the rear motor mount. This is actually in decent condition, and it's a Honda actual part, which is kind of surprising. But yeah, so there's a ton that had to basically happen. Let's look at that. I don't even know. I think it's supposed to go like that, but doesn't really want to anymore. Yeah, so something like that. Yeah, so this is I don't even know, but all I know is that this is a freaking pain in the butt, because you have to completely disassemble from the trans down to where the mount is. You can kind of maybe see the bracket in there, but you have to take out this bolt. There's two more that go into this bottom of the trans, and then the mount piece. And you can't pull the mount up through the bottom. You have to kind of like push it towards the driver's side. So we got our new mount here, and initially I was concerned because I thought I got these mixed up with that one, but you can't, because this one doesn't have captive threads and this one does. So you just kind of have to, like, you know, throw it down here somehow, in some fashion, and then go on the bottom and work it some more. So I'm going to keep working it. I mean, it looks like we're done now. I have no idea what my face looks like, but I'm sure there's grease all over it. My hair is probably black now. But hey, it didn't take that long, right? Oh shit. Just for the record, that took exactly 6 hours. 6. Yeah, the worst thing for me was the working with the rear mount, getting it aligned and figuring out how to get it out of there and put it in. And on the K20A2, there is a transmission bracket that has 3 bolts that bolt to the transmission, and then that's what's bolting to the motor mount. So in order to get that bolt out without removing the header, you remove all 3 bolts while supporting it, at least on the ends or whatever, and then you kind of can push it and move it around a little bit, and that's how you get the bolt in and out of the motor mount, and effectively how you get the motor mount out. So with that being said, we're finally running innovative 95A urethane mounts. Now this thing's going to vibrate like hell. I'm going to take it for a quick drive, and then I'm going to come home and I'm going to take a shower and go to sleep. I started with gloves today, but yeah, that didn't work out very well. Now I'm covered head to toe in grease and grime. Well, so that's about it for this little thingy, video, whatever you want to call it, episode. There wasn't really a lot to see. It was just a lot of pain in the ass, but it's done. I wasn't sure the quality of these mounts. This one I had a good feeling was okay, but it's even showing some signs of ew. These ones I could have sworn were definitely destroyed. You can see they have some wear down here at the bottom. Put it on the light here. You can definitely see they got some cracking and stuff like that, and they're drying out. Definitely probably a good time to replace them with new. I almost made a loud noise. But yeah, I mean, this one, it's got the molding still, but it doesn't look too terrible. However, yeah, so perhaps I'm a glutton for punishment or because race car, but these innovative mounts are definitely something that I've been looking at for a while, and I've got 3 of the 4 in. The only one that hasn't been even touched is the front mount, but a lot of people don't run a front mount, or they don't replace it with innovative because the 3 are so freaking stiff you don't need it. So anyways, I'm gonna go to the gas station, get me a coffee because I deserve a treat and a drive, and just make sure nothing falls off. So I'll catch you guys later.